Have you ever heard of thematic investing? It's a strategy that involves identifying a global theme that's set to impact or disrupt our share market and buying stocks that stand to benefit from those themes. According to a survey by trading platform Stake, gold and electric vehicles top the list of investment themes inspiring Aussie investors in financial year 25. So what are the big themes of the share market that's making waves right now? And which stocks can you buy to ride them? Mathan Somasundaram from Deep Data Analytics joins us. Mathan, good to see you. Now give us three themes. What are the three themes that are top of your mind?
I think the obvious ones. You start with inflation, and the number two is technology. We're in a changing world. And number three comes down to demographic changes that's happening around the world.
Let's go to the first one, inflation. Why is that going to be a thing? Is inflation going to come back?
I think inflation will come back, and we are starting to see trade wars because that's coming back, and that will only exaggerate the move.
Inflation coming back. What are some of the stocks that will benefit from inflation coming back that we can ride?
So the three main sectors for me are gold, energy, and food. Right. They tend to play through the dynamics, and all of that is related to supply chain disruption. So in the gold sector, you look for the big guys who are churning out a fair amount of cash. And for me, Evolution is one of the best. Mm-hmm. Evolution gives you exposure to copper and a massive gold play. Okay. So it's doing really well, great management, and I suspect it's going to do quite well over the number of years.
Okay, energy?
On the energy side, I'd say Woodside, simply because on a political sense, both major parties have gas as part of their supply chain into the future, and it is trading at a discount, and it's a long-term play.
Okay, your food play. I think I can guess what you're going to suggest here.
I do love a few food plays, but Elders is obvious.
Yep.
It's basically, after the last big acquisition, it dominates regional Australia. It's a really good diversified play. If regional Australia is doing well, and they are, it will flow through into Elders. Okay. It is an agriculture play, so you've got issues with climate and how that plays out will affect the cycle, but long term they should be doing really well.
Okay. All right, your second big theme is technology. I think we all know why it's just dominating global strategies. What stocks, and any Australian stocks that can ride that boom?
The most obvious trends don't actually make money for you. In Australia, we always thought of aged care and tourism, and that really didn't work out for most investors. So you have to be careful of where the dynamics is and how that eventuates. So even in the dot-com era, everyone knew internet would change the world, but it didn't change the world for a good 5 to 10 years later. So everyone priced that in, didn't happen, and it came off. Right now, everyone's excited about AI. I work in data analytics. AI will solve a lot of issues, but that's not going to happen tomorrow because everyone will have to set up processes, collect data, and that's where it comes from. So it'll take a number of years. But in the short term, if you look at how the technology innovation is going to play out, for me, Dicker Data is a nice way to play. It's completely out of the left field because most people, when they're looking at using AI, will use Microsoft. Dicker Data sells Microsoft licenses. That is a cheap, easy, defensive way of playing the thematic without having to go for massive growth. Now, it's had a few management issues. That's where you're getting the discount in the share price. It's a good play to the thematic without taking the extreme risk. People don't think of it as an AI play, but it is actually the second level AI play.
Yep.
The other tech one I would put out there is Camplify. Now, Camplify is more or less a play like a car group or a realestate.com, but in RVs. Rentals, they are now doing memberships, insurance. It's had a huge pullback.
Right.
It had a run-up, everyone got excited. Now it's come back. This is kind of like the next, I suppose, a platform tech.
Okay, like Seek.
Exactly.
REA
Exactly.
and Car Group.
Yeah,
Amplify.
So you're getting
is
into
the next
it
one.
after the market got excited. Now they think that they're not doing well. You got the upside.
Final theme, demographic theme.
Demographic.
Everyone getting older, is that the theme? So how can you ride it?
Yeah, so the beauty of that is you have to look at the structural upside from it. Everyone knows the standard stuff, people are traveling, blah, blah. But look at the other side. As I get older, I do a lot more tests. And the tests go through Sonic Healthcare. Now, the problem with Sonic Healthcare is they had a lot of tests go through after COVID. So it had this huge boost and it's come off that. So it's cycling bad data. Now it's starting to recover. The numbers have been pretty good. It is a relatively cheap play. And in that context, they are also predominantly in Europe And so they buy little testing sites. And then they have the distribution around the world. They collect, put it through that. So it's just a game of scale. But we're all getting older, so the customer base is increasing. So why fight the tide? They will benefit over the cycle of getting more and more tests through their samples. So Sonic should be doing a lot better over time.
Mathan Somasundaram, I love the way you think. Some terrific tips there. Good to see you, mate. Thank you.
Thank you.